Hello everyone, welcome to YP Crypto. I'm Anthony and I'm here with my boy Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Yo, what's up? What's happening?
Right, so today we're going to start talking about what's been going on in the cryptocurrency world, mainly around Bitcoin. We've got loads to go through today. We're very excited about today. So before we move on, we just want to talk about about prices at the moment. So Bitcoin at the moment is hovering between 55 and 56, $57,000 at the moment, and you got your Ethereum in the 800s. We've just come out of a sort of a quick mini correction. We lasted about 2-3 weeks, so things are looking pretty good. The all-time high for this year so far is 58,000, and we're hoping to touch 58 and probably go to the upside. So, Chris, what's been going on lately? What's the big news? Why is Bitcoin doing so well?
So, one of the big news that's come out recently is that the US has recently passed the 1.9 trillion, 1.9 trillion dollar stimulus check, and I think that's coming out soon, maybe towards the end of this week or beginning of next week, and that's going to be released to the public. Now, what is a stimulus check? It's basically free money, right? That's basically what it is. And if you go back to last year when they did the $1,200 stimulus check, since that point, Bitcoin was at, I want to say $12,000. No, maybe between $10,000 to $12,000 from the last stimulus check. The price of Bitcoin now is $55,000 to $56,000. So I'm guessing people are going to be looking at that thinking, I'm going to take that 1,400 and maybe buy me some Bitcoin. And I think maybe not just Bitcoin, maybe the traditional stock markets. And that's most likely going to push the price in the next coming weeks. We'll see what happens though. But usually when you get free money, people tend to spend it. And a lot of the smart people will tend to put that money into somewhere where it'll grow. And that's Bitcoin.
Okay. So if you had $1,200 stimulus coming next week, what would you buy?
It's time for plan B. Let's go. Buy some Bitcoin.
Cool. Yeah, no, thanks for that. We also got obviously the stimulus checks are in the United States. Back home here, we're from the UK. If some of you haven't noticed, the furlough scheme has began in March 2020. Well, now we're in March 2021. The government have announced that they're going to be extending the furlough scheme up until September, so companies can actually keep staff on furlough in case they're not allowed to reopen or they can't afford to reopen. So a lot of people have been sitting at home, not working, receiving that extra money, receiving their 8% pay and doing what they want to do with it. Also, I think something that's it's unbelievable because we got stimulus money coming into the market, we've got furlough money coming to the market, and also I believe the British people are for sole traders and like self-employed people. They're receiving grants soon. I believe it's every quarter. So everything's going to help. Like, I'm not saying everyone's going to put all their money. Everyone in the UK are going to put their furlough money into cryptocurrency, but there are people who do invest, and more people are talking about cryptocurrency. Like my mum has bought Bitcoin now. So if my mum bought Bitcoin there, a lot of people are going to start buying it. She's got loads of friends, and all her friends are going to jump on it as well. But so going on to the charts, Chris, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to share my screen. Let me get into this real quick. So share my screen real quick. All right, cool. So I'm at let me get this little window out of the way first. So this is Bitcoin on the 4-hour. It's usually good to look at the 4-hour for the short term now. So I'm just going to do this chart. It's not necessarily if you're a trader, like, if you're leverage trading, it's not really one of those charts for you to take a trade or anything like that. It's just kind of to show you where Bitcoin is right now. So I've drawn these two trend lines, these two lines here. There's two yellow lines. The bottom yellow line is roughly around the 52,000 mark, and the top yellow line is around the 50. Let me just move this out of the way. Yeah, around the 55 mark here. So we've got the bottom one here, 52, around the 52 area. So that's what we just kind of broke out from, as you can see. Bitcoin see if I can get you a nice little thing. Bitcoin just had a nice W pattern here. Brush here. Bitcoin just had a nice, sorry, am I right? Nice little W pattern, broke out of that, and now it looks like it's come down, testing this as this line here, the 55K area for support. It's looking like it's bouncing off it. We have to wait for the next 4 hours to see if it's going to bounce off and then go a lot higher, or get rejected and come all the way down to this area here, which is the 52. So I'll try to go through that again, guys. So we had a nice little W pattern, which is a bullish break, which is a bullish pattern. Price broke out, went to the next level up here, 50. I think we got as high as 57.3, so 57,300. We've come back down to the 55, which is one of the first support area. Looks like we're hovering above it still, which is good. Now we're waiting to see if we're going to break above it, or if we come back down and then most likely go back to test the 52K where we've broken out from. But if you're a long-term holder, just kind of sit tight. If you are a long-term holder and you want to skate, you want to buy some Bitcoin, you could wait to see what happens. I mean, to be honest, if you're holding long-term, buying anytime now and for the next 10 years, you're good anyway. So yeah, Bitcoin right now is just kind of like, I'd say, just confirming where it needs to go. It's going to go either higher, right, break past 57K, 58K, then start making its way up to 60,000 in the next couple of days or next few weeks, or it's going to get rejected, come back down, and retest where we came back from, which is the 52,000, which I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, but we'll have to wait and see. And I'll do one more chart for you guys. So the current price is up for Bitcoin right now, before I move on, guys, is 56,700. I'll move on to Ethereum. Similar thing with Ethereum. Just going to try and draw this if I can. Nice W pattern as well, similar to Bitcoin. Broke out here, hit about the 1870 area. It's come back down twice here now, so it's done like a double retest here, and now we're just waiting to see if we close above this line, which is the 1750 area, well, which is the 1800 area here. If we close above this line with 1752, which it looks like we will in the next 4 hours, we might create that as support, and then we might head higher. If we break down, then we're looking back here around the 1700 area for support, and if you want to buy. But yeah, so right now Ethereum in this round circle here, I'll try and get a bit closer if I can, is this other way. Ethereum right now is around the 1826 area. It went all the way down here to this, just above the support area, 1764. And yeah, if it closes here and it can stay above this area, then it's solid. But if it wants to be bullish and go higher, Ethereum, oh, sorry, do that. Ethereum will need to break above here. I need to break above this line if it comes in. We'll need to break above this line here, which is about 1877, in order to go higher. And the target for that would be all the way up here at $2,000. If it can break above that line, if it can break above that yellow line, the 1870 area, and then it will head to $2,000, and then we'll see what happens in that area. So short term, Ethereum is looking solid. It's creating support in this. It looks like it's going to be creating support in this area here, and then kind of break upwards. So we'll just have to wait and see. Ethereum is looking really bullish at the moment. I think they just released some updates for ETH 2.0 that will help with. Let me come out of this now. Sorry. So those are the prices, guys. Bitcoin right now is looking very bullish. Ethereum as well. If I'm being honest, right now it just looks like they've just made a massive move. They're just hovering now, consolidating, and most likely will go a bit higher. We have to obviously wait and see. But back to Ethereum, it's just had some updates about ETH 2.0. I think they're going to try and something to help with the gas fees, the price fees, help with scaling, making Ethereum faster, and being able to scale, because the biggest problem with Ethereum now is just costs a lot to move your Ethereum. So, for the average retail investors like us to move Ethereum like $100 or even $1,000, whatever it may be, you're paying quite a huge price, and it's like, is it worth it? Probably not. So, but yeah, those are the prices, guys. But yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for the beautiful technical analysis, Chris.
Yeah, beautiful.
If I was to ask you, what do you think is going to happen over the next 12 hours in terms of price? What do you think?
Very difficult, man. I think I'm not a expert at trading, but one thing I know is that when you make a prediction, you gotta predict the upside and you should predict the downside too, so you're never wrong. That's best. But like, my heart says that Bitcoin fundamentally, I'm talking about Bitcoin in particular, like it should go higher, especially with the stimulus checks coming out. It should go a lot higher. Not only that, you're getting a lot of institutional investors coming in now investing. You know, we have famous ones like MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, who is actually dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin weekly. This guy's a billionaire buying weekly. Elon Musk, we all know about that, 1.5 billion into Bitcoin. And there's going to be more to come. There's going to be more to come. There's so many institutions that have, and there's trillions of dollars. Like, if you add all these institutions up, they have there's trillions of dollars that's potentially going to be pumped into Bitcoin. And we, you know, Bitcoin's market cap is only about so just over $1 trillion right now. So you can imagine once all this money comes pumping in, you know, it's just going to make the price just go a lot higher. Short term, I think we're going to see a bit of a battle to break 58K, but I think eventually we'll do it in the next few weeks. I think we may see a bit of rejection, come back down, rejection, and then come back and then break it again. And then we should get past the 58K, then maybe look at the 60 area and beyond, really.
Okay. So what do you think the conservative price will be 1st of May?
So what we got like about 2 months of that. I think we could see Bitcoin $65,000-$70,000. It's conservative.
Yeah. Playing it down, people. We don't want to get over.
Yeah, we don't want to get too bullish out here, too moon boyish. But yeah, I'd say 65, 70K. Yeah. But you know what? Like just this is a crazy ride, man. We've been not even a year really into this. You know, we kind of got back. I mean, I got back into crypto around April, and I think you jumped in around the same time, right?
No, May, 29th of May. That's when you got me back in, bro.
Oh, well, you got an anniversary for it as well. 29th of May, you got the date ready. But I mean, like, guys, it's just, you know, it may seem like Bitcoin was like, you know, what, $10,000 around that time, yeah. And now it's 50,000. And you may think, oh, I'm too late. But I'm telling you, this has, because of this stimulus money, this free money printing that's coming out, we have a lot of room to go, man. A lot of room to go.
That's awesome stuff. Yeah. Ethereum, same question.
Ethereum, a bit more tricky because you kind of when Bitcoin goes, everything may go, or when Bitcoin goes down, everything may go down. But we're in this stage now where I think there is a lot more retail investors here, and Ethereum is one of the top altcoins out there. And I think a lot of money will be flowing into Ethereum soon, especially now they've got the updates. So there's going to be more confidence, especially from retail investors. And in particular, I think institutional investors will start looking into Ethereum really soon. So I think Ethereum, conservatively, are you going to give me what, May? Are you trying to say around May? Or
That's May.
I think I don't know. Yeah, I don't know exactly May, but I believe anytime from now until May, I think Ethereum would do at least a 2x. I'm thinking like $3,500, $4,000 Ethereum in the next 2 months. Yeah, I think you know they're doing these updates. ETH 2.0 is going to be coming out in the summer, June, July, and I think the institutions are going to get in early, and then they're going to push that price up. That's what I think anyway. So anytime from now until May, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a 3,000, 3.5. I mean, conservative, 3 to 3,500 Ethereum from now until May.
That's insane. Like about 9 months ago, Ethereum was only $200. 4 years ago, how much was you buying Ethereum for, Chris?
Well, I don't really remind because I don't have any of that Ethereum left. But about 5 years ago, I bought my first 32 Ethereum, which is what you need to stake to get 2.0, for $1,300, which is $32 at the time. Nearly $32 at the time. I bought for about $1,300, $1,400. Got me 32 Ethereum back then. Now, 1,300 get me 0.7 of Ethereum or something like that. So 500 Ethereum. So yeah.
So guys out, if you're listening, like cryptocurrencies for real, the value of your coins will go up. There's scarcity. there's limited supply with Bitcoin, and when Bitcoin moves, everything moves with it. Just wanted to ask you, Chris, speak to the guys, speak to people out there. Why should we be encouraging our friends and family to invest into Bitcoin? Why should anyone?
Well, if they invested in Bitcoin, they get a nice TV like you have in the background, man. No, I'll just play. On the real, like it's not even about like getting rich and making money, man. It's just protecting your wealth. It's just doing your future self, you know, a service, really. You could say like your future self will thank you if you buy Bitcoin, because we can't really go too into it, but the financial system is breaking. It's failing. You're not getting any money for your money. You're not getting any interest for your money in the bank. Your money is gonna devalue over time. I mean, like guys, like I've definitely done it. I'm sure you've done it before. And how many of you guys got into a shop and just bought something, come out and say, "Wow, did I just spend that much? Like, I didn't realize I spent that much. I bought like 2 items. I spent like 30 quid, like whatever, or $40." Like, it's only going to get worse. You're going to say that even like, "Oh wow, I just went into like Starbucks and I've spent like £6 on one coffee." Like, it's just going to get worse. The value of money is going to go down, but the value of Bitcoin is going to go up. And it's proven that, if you would have bought 5 years ago, 2018, if you would have bought Bitcoin 2018 at the very top, $20,000, that's the very top for that 2018 run, and it went all the way from $20,000 to $3,000, right? You would still be on a 2x and a bit right now if you just kept it. So Bitcoin has proven over time that it goes up. If you had $20,000 of money, pounds, in your bank 4 years ago, guarantee what you could have bought then, you can't buy the same now. So for Bitcoin anyway. I can't really talk too much about it in terms of the fundamentals, but Bitcoin is de-inflationary, only 21 million ever. It's scarce. There's a high demand for it. Institutional people are buying. But if Elon Musk is buying, and between me and you, I think Elon Musk is probably one of the smartest guys on the planet. And if he's buying it, then you must, you're not going to bet against him, are you? So just own some Bitcoin. You don't have to buy one Bitcoin. You can buy fractions of it, small, just chip away for the next 10 years. Keep chipping away, keep chipping away, keep chipping away. And then 10 years from now, you look at your Bitcoin wallet and you think, whoa, I've got some money I can actually retire on, or I can do something with, So guys, man, you'll be doing yourself a disservice if you don't buy Bitcoin, and if you keep holding on to money in the bank, if you don't invest it, and it's your future self that will, you're going to go look back and think, oh, I should have bought it. I should have bought it at 50,000. I should have bought it 100,000. So guys, not financial advice. I can always do your own research, but it's time for Plan B, man, because Plan A is not working.
Yeah, do it. Interest rates are on Bitcoin, on other alternative coins. The interest rates can range between 3% all the way to 20%. So your bank is not going to give you that. If you had £2,000 in the bank for about a month, they'll probably give you 2 pence for them to hold your £2,000. Whereas if you put £2,000 into Bitcoin, that's going to go up. And if you forget that money's there, and you realize 10 years later, oh, I've got some Bitcoin somewhere, I guarantee you that'll probably be in the 5-figure mark.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. It's proven, man. 10 years ago, Bitcoin, you could have bought Bitcoin for $1 10 years ago. Imagine 10 years from now what it could be. It's just, I think for Bitcoin, because money is infinity, they can print infinite amount of money, and Bitcoin is finite. There's only 21 million. You're not going to get more than that, and only every 4 years you're only going to get a bit of it every 4 years. So, and then the demand keeps going up. The price of Bitcoin is just going to keep going. So I'd say if you're looking at the short term, then maybe it's not for you, because there is a lot of ups and downs. But if you're looking for the long term, guys, like I said, there's other altcoins out there, but I think if you want something that's pretty much guaranteed, I would say to some extent, you want to own Bitcoin. You need to get some Bitcoin, because the institutional investors the rich people are gonna buy Bitcoin, and there's not going to be enough. There's not going to be and the price is going to keep going higher, and you're going to keep telling yourself, "I wish I bought. I wish I bought." Just do it now. Throw it in there. Then do your research. Once you fall in love with the research, you'll just keep buying more, guaranteed.
Okay, awesome. All right, Chris, thanks for that. We're going to wrap it up. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for your time today. For those who are watching, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. We're starting our following base, our subscriber base, and we need your help to give us some likes and some subscriptions.
Definitely, man, definitely.
With that being said, thanks, guys. Make sure you don't cost average. Buy the dip.
Yep.
Yeah, Joe, we'll see you on the next episode.
Take care. Nice one.
Peace.